David has landed in a city in Texas. I didn't hear anybody to say which one, and to be honest, skylines all look alike to me. Suffice to say that no sooner does he come to town than trouble happens.
Inside, man. I want that register open.
Sidewalk newsstands in 1980 sold newspapers 15 cents at a time. What does this guy expect to get from that, especially first thing in the morning when he hasn't sold any yet? David isn't feeling manly enough to take on a mugger with a knife, but there are other ways.
You all right? Bye, my friend. Thanks to you. I mean, what do you say to a man who just saved your life?
10-4. Harry, what happened here?
Oh, there was a little accident with the trash cans. Hey, don't worry. I'll pay the damages.
Harry Henderson and David Becker introduce themselves. Harry and Officer Clark are old friends. It's possible Clark busted him once or twice. Harry is a lifelong con man, but he feels impossibly indebted to David. You can't blame him.
You should have seen the other fella. Not a mark on him. Excuse me.
We'll find out the details later, but I think David has already decided he shouldn't link up too closely with this guy.
Thank you.
You know, my pop said, always return a favor with a favor. Now, you saved me from that door-to-door surgeon. Anything I got is yours.
Cup of coffee's fine, then I'll be on my way.
He tries to give him money, which honestly is more than a little tacky, not to say clueless. Someone like David doesn't do what he did for reward. They do it because it needs doing. He finally presses David into crashing on his couch while he's in town. David also needs a job, so he's the newsstand's newest employee.
Oh, hey, now it's Green Monsters, huh? If they can't find a story, they make one up. Anything to boost sales. Everybody's got a scam.
Harry, I'm gonna go upstairs and have a cup of coffee. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, I had to freeze frame and enlarge it, but the paper says the Fort Worth Chronicle, so I guess we're in Chronicle.
Hey, Harry, what are you doing wasting your time here for, huh? With a talent like yours. You know that lasagna you fixed I took home to the wife? She swore it wouldn't match your fettuccine. You know what? She was wrong. Anybody that can cook like you could make a fortune in the restaurant business.
Hey, forget it. I told you.
1 month, Harry, I'll have 20 grand, enough to get us into that restaurant. Come on, throw in with me like we talked about. I'll make the down payment. You run the restaurant.
I once tried to come up with a family-friendly dueling piano restaurant. You know what I learned? The piano part is easy. The restaurant part, not so much. It didn't take me long to realize that I'd be way over my head. The first thing I'd have to do was hire someone who knew what they were doing. I might caution Officer Clark that being a phenomenal cook doesn't automatically translate into being capable of running a restaurant.
Hey, I can't. I was just not cut out for that kind of business, huh?
You'd never convince my wife. All right, if you ever change your mind, you got a partner.
Hey, do like I said and hire someone who knows how to run such a place, and Harry can run the kitchen. Officer Clark can be the official taste tester. And if he doesn't want the job, I'll take it.
Hey, kid. What's wrong?
I never do anything right. I'm a failure. Hope Mom will forgive me if she ever gets well.
Your mom's sick, huh?
Yeah, and her medicine. It's so expensive. If I only sold this last lottery ticket, I'd have saved enough to pay the drugstore. But it's no use now.
As far as I know, no modern state-sponsored lottery has had kids going door to door selling tickets. That may mean he stole it.
And your father couldn't help, huh? I mean, he's on the sauce or something, huh?
Dad? Yeah, right. He just sits home drinking, out of work for months.
Sorry, kid, you just tipped your hand. You should have had the dad part prepared before you made your move. The best line to give people? I don't know, he took off before I ever met him. That way there's no more questions.
I guess this is where I'm supposed to dig down and come up with a couple of bucks and save the day, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
A scam, that's what. By a budding young master. I mean, look at you, kid. You had the mark going. Your mother's not really sick, but the con was working. But it won't work all the time, because you can't beat the odds. One day you're gonna get caught. Now take it from a guy who knows, and this is what it looks like when you get caught by the wrong guys.
Short version, they slammed his hand in a desk drawer.
What do you get if you sell all these tickets?
A couple of weeks at camp.
So he didn't steal it, but I still don't see the state of Texas having kids do this. At least not in 1980.
But I never thought anybody would.
Anybody buy that line, right? Hey, David. You spell your last name Becker, B-E-C-K-E-R?
Harry says, see, you won me over with honesty. Think about that.
Thanks, mister. You won't be sorry. The drawing is tonight. The winner gets $250,000.
Okay. You wouldn't let me give you some bread? Maybe I can bring you some luck. Who knows?
Harry tells his story and shows David a few tricks, but his real skill doesn't involve cheating people.
Oh, you're making linguine with clam sauce.
When they charge you $10 at a fancy restaurant. When it's $1.25 at a diner, they call it spaghetti. Restaurants have been running con games for years. I used it as a front once, but my scam fell through. I love cooking so much, I went bust. But, hey, I learned. Marina. Mexican clams packed in oil, not water. That's the secret.
David is the second person we've seen who tells him he's in the wrong line of work. He only bought the newsstand as a way to go straight and put Harry the Con in the past. But even so, he's always dreamed of one last score, the big one.
I'd give my good hand to nail the bigwigs in this town that come off legit. They're the real crooks. They deserve to be conned. I even had a plan. I'd get a penthouse in the most expensive hotel in this town, the Excalibur. Nice, real plush, and then... Hey, forget it. Never happened. But I can dream.
They sit down to watch the lottery. Do I need to go 3, 2, 1?
Now, for $250,000. This is the moment that all of Texas has been waiting for.
Oh, man, what I could do with $250,000.
Our big winner is... M9000. Congratulations to Mr. David Becker.
Harry can't believe their luck. David can't believe he's supposed to go on television to claim his prize. While he's there, he may as well say, "Hey, Jack McGee, it's me, David Banner, alive. Come get me."
What about you, Harry? What if you went in and collected my money for me?
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, I couldn't do it.
I'll give you half of it.
Come on, don't con a con.
I'm not trying to.
Sure, you want me to believe you're willing to pay me
Half. $125,000, Harry, yours.
The difference between them is David goes by what he's going to need. Harry goes by what he's going to want.
Well, you sure know how to make it hard. Thanks just the same.
Harry, you don't understand.
No, look. Waving that kind of money in front of a guy like me is like locking up an alcoholic in a liquor store over the weekend.
David says you haven't conned anybody. This is legal. He's not listening. Harry isn't talking about how he gets it. He's talking about what he'll do with it. Harry is still trying to refuse.
How can you trust me?
That's simple. I have to.
Oh, it's a good thing that I signed your name on that stub. So that the signatures are gonna match when I endorse the check.
Or not. He's willing to make the sacrifice for David's sake.
Hello?
Is Cosmos a good
Yes, this is Dr. Becker.
Accepting for her husband.
Yes, please. I'm interested in the production status of your superconducting magnetometer.
Cosmo, Mr. Genovese. He will be
Yes.
when he hears
Yeah, well, I appreciate your problems, but I can't put a freeze in my genetic research for 2 years. I see. And they haven't made the payment yet. All right, mine would be a cash purchase. Now, suppose I could get the money to you in 72 hours.
It's about time he got back to his quest. He's just been drifting for a while now.
Oh, good. Good, that'd be fine. Now, look, I'm also interested in the Model 449C pulsed carbon dioxide laser.
You could do a lot with 125 grand in 1980. What can you do with it today? I wouldn't mind finding out.
Tell me, Mr. Becker, what's the first thing you're going to do with your $250,000?
Oh, hold it in my hand. And pinch myself to make sure this isn't a dream.
I don't think that's what he means. David is hanging out in the apartment waiting for Harry to bring him his half. And waiting. Guess who's not coming to dinner? David has a fair idea why.
I even had a plan. I'd get a penthouse in the most expensive hotel in this city, the Excalibur. Nice, plush.
He doesn't know what the scam is, but he knows where to go to find out. That big book there is the original version of how to Google somebody, kids. That has to be Harry. Let's go talk to him.
Excuse me, sir. I can't let you up if you're not on this list. Direct orders from General Marina.
That's the secret.
General Marina?
Your identification. May I see it, please?
If you just call the penthouse and tell them I'm here, I'm sure.
And you are,
David Becker.
Never mind. Since he's not dressed to meet a general, he'll sneak around to the service entrance. I'll bet the Excalibur has never seen that trick before.
Some guy just came through the basement entrance. Plaid shirt, probably on your floor by now.
That's a supply closet of some kind, nice and dark with lots of stuff to hide behind. The guard knows that. But he doesn't know about that. The service shaft, or whatever it is, has ladder rungs built into it, so David will get to the penthouse the Sam Fisher way. Or maybe he'll hulk out and forget the whole thing. Here's a question. How is it that the most expensive, plush, modern hotel in town has rungs in there that have rusted so badly they break under David's weight? Considering how easy it was to shake that guard by going in here, does the hotel management even know this place exists? If they didn't, they will now. Don't get up, folks, just passing through. I don't know where you bought that dress, but take it back.
What was that?
It's an attractive woman in a towel. It's been that long since you've seen one?
And another sighting of that green creature reported in San Antonio last week. This time at the Excalibur Hotel downtown.
That music stinger tells us, oh no, Jack McGee is coming, and he's in a car. The hotel is busy cleaning up the mess and trying to find out what happened with a little too much help from Jack. Nothing like being your own distraction, hey, David?
I'd like to see the General.
David!
General?
It's okay. Long time no see.
Yeah, where?
Sorry, fellas, an old cellmate. What are you doing here?
Harry,
How's Chicago? Or Saudi still hanging around?
I want to know where my money is.
Do you want the long version or the short version? He'll give you the long one.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but relax. In 24 hours, I'm gonna double your money.
No. I just want my share, and I want it now. 125,000. Where is it?
Where is it? Are you kidding? Before I left that TV studio, the IRS was waiting.
The IRS?
Yeah, Uncle Sam. They took half right off the bat.
And they took your half. What was I supposed to do?
Oh, all right. Where's my 62.5?
Now, look. This is not the time or the place, David. Just hang
Harry,
tight.
this is
Will
the
you trust
time.
me, please?
No.
I'll explain everything. Just wait here.
Harry, I just want... Listen to me, Harry.
Now, would you like the short version? He spent it on this setup.
The guests below here reported seeing a large green man.
A green man, Senor McGee?
Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to believe, but if you could see the damage down there, you'd think a tank plowed through.
Now, this green man you mentioned, he was driving a tank?
I think Harry's enjoying this. David hasn't had time to tell him about Jack, but a con man knows somebody like Jack miles away.
No, of course not. He's more of a creature than a man. He's enormous, tremendous power. He's called the Hulk.
Hulk?
Hulk.
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 Close enough, yeah.
Try it this way. Hulk! Gotta get some phlegm behind it to say it properly.
A Hulk? He's green, and with his bare hands, he knocked down 2 walls?
Yeah, well, I just...
Senor McGee, did you put this in your newspaper?
Oh, okay, forget about that one.
I'm checking on another man, too.
Harry knows he's describing David, as if that makes any difference.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know, Senor McGee, from the unusual questions you have chosen to ask me, I now understand how the American media distorts the good intentions of my country. It happened first with the discovery of the oil.
Well, look at it.
But now is no time for
I always
discussion.
take a man at his
Important
word.
business hat. Maybe mañana.
General Marina.
Oh, Senor Hall. Por favor. Gentlemen.
Very nice indeed.
Senores, be seated, por favor.
Harry also knows launching into a political speech is the fastest way to get rid of Jack. Let the games begin.
Well, Mr. Simpson, you and all that oil you got tucked away. A real stockpile, too, I understand, up in Oklahoma, isn't it? The batch you plan to discover when the price goes up. Oh, I know all about that, too. But don't worry about a thing. No sweat at all. We go partners on this deal, and I won't have to tell a soul. Well, what do you say?
They're both oil muckamucks, and they're both about as honest as some of the scams Harry was showing David. These two are the marks.
El Presidente Roberto Benito proposes to auction our offshore drilling rights. We modestly estimate their value to be twice the worth of the north slope of your Alaska. These... Remove this tree.
Have it arrested and shot for getting in my way! This oil is the carrot. We heard that Simpson is sitting on a huge discovery waiting for the price to go up before he announces it. Hull explains that they can go in together on this oil, and at distribution time they'll just mix it with his amazing find in Oklahoma, and the oil is laundered. Nobody knows where it really came from, and they're filthy rich. So is the general.
Why are you offering this to a pair of wildcatters like us?
Why not the big corporations?
It was my recommendation. One of our concerns is outside labor organization. We do not like our people to overestimate their own values.
He's been taking lessons from... I probably shouldn't say it.
Well, now, I've always found the best way to handle any kind of trouble, head on or back on, is with a 30-06. You agree with that, don't you, Simpson?
It was because of this particular attitude that I chose you gentlemen.
You'll help us keep the people oppressed while we get wealthy. They relax for a bit, and then Simpson leaves.
I was thinking, why don't we discuss a few of these, private like, just sort of smooth the way for my bid.
That sounds suspiciously like a bribe.
No insult intended.
None taken. We are both men of the world. How much did you have in mind?
Enough to pay David and more.
Our source check him out? You have got to be kidding, Daddy. He's that big a wheat? Well, now we just bribe old Pancho Villa here for 200 grand and sit back and make us millions. Oh, and by the way, Daddy, he does want it in cash.
That's a little less than $800,000 today. If he can get that from both guys, he'll have his big spectacular score.
General? I thought you said this was private, just the two of us. Who's your friend here?
This is my accountant, Mr. Pilar. He's like one of the family. You have your bid?
My bid? And the schematics you wanted.
Ah, gracias. I'll just put these in the next room.
For security purposes, they're encoded in the serial numbers of some American bills.
Pardon me.
Good afternoon, General.
Oh, you have your bid?
It's in the case.
Gracias. I'll just put it in the next room for safekeeping.
The way they're looking at each other reminds me of two rats who came across the same piece of bread.
Oh, look at this. What did I tell you? Between the two of these, there must be $500,000, and every nickel of it is ours.
It's yours, Harry. It's still a scam, no matter how you look at it.
back, sir, please. I said back!
You can't leave until the blow-off, David. I had a feeling we were doing The Sting. With Paul Newman and Robert Redford, that movie ran away with the Oscars in 1973. I was a big fan of The Exorcist, which came out the same year, and I hadn't seen The Sting. I was bummed when my movie didn't win, but after I saw The Sting, I said, okay, they're right. If you're not familiar with it, it's on Netflix and some other platforms. Watch it after you finish this video, but prepare to laugh and applaud.
We accuse you, Generalissimo Marina, of betraying the wishes of our beloved El Presidente.
If you're so official, why don't you show us some papers?
Papers? We don't need no stinking papers. We accuse you of treason. How do you plead?
Look, it's over. Tell him the truth.
The truth is, David clearly hasn't seen the movie.
The truth? When my consulate informed me that one of our generals was negotiating with these parasites, that was the truth.
You're wrong. This is crazy. Don't you see what's going on here?
Remove him from my sight.
Look, this is crazy. Come on. Don't you understand it? Help!
Taking him by the arm and escorting him into the hall would have been a better move, dude. You should not have done that. And you definitely shouldn't have done that.
Execution, Generalissimo, is to take place in this room. Right now. You gentlemen are excused.
And the con is complete. You can get up now, Harry. The scam goes by various names. In the short-lived revival show Brett Maverick in 1981, James Garner called it the burning bucket. It's a con that you see a lot in movies and TV, largely because it works. You don't see it coming until someone like that guy bursts through the door. In The Sting, it was fake police. Really, anybody purportedly having authority over the person, and a big gun, will do. Especially if you can make the marks believe he's authorized to do this. There's nothing left of the general but some soiled linens and a used blood squib.
What took you so long? The guy who hired him! What are you doing? There was a blank slate here!
The Hulk knows Harry is the source of all his current troubles. Does he understand about the money? Doesn't matter. He does understand that his other half wants to have a talk with this guy.
Hey, you! Does this thing have any more power? Hey, what's going on? Who is this guy? Can you lift this thing up? I can't hold it.
Here's where we have to suspend a little more disbelief because there's an important question to ask. Does the Hulk weigh more than the helicopter? Or at least enough to exceed the chopper's weight capacity? If he doesn't, struggling or not, it should be able to lift him off his feet. As far as I can remember, nobody's ever weighed the Hulk. Now, if we're talking the Hulk in the Avengers movies, trying to weigh him is a pointless proposition because the madder he gets, the bigger he gets. So, unless you have a very strong Bluetooth scale that he can wear around his neck, you're not going to learn much.
We're going down! The engine's burning up! Everybody out!
Turn it off? Too late. It's on fire and there's no time to try and reach it with an extinguisher. The pilot and the little guy hop out and scamper away. Harry's belt is stuck. That's because he's going to need a nice close brush with death to get him to change his ways. Funny how often that happens. But at least he's changing his ways rich.
Wait, the money!
At least for 5 minutes he was changing his ways rich.
Oh no. Look what you done. All that money. I'll never be able to explain this to David.
I'd like to hear that, but we're low on run time. Harry and Officer Clark are preparing to open their restaurant. Harry was one of the most difficult projects yet, but David left him better than he found him. All it took was a bit of effort, roughly equivalent to the effort it took to build the Great Pyramid.
It's got a great name.
The Last Scam? Really, Harry?
Really. Read the price of linguine.
Hey, $4.95.
Hey, it's $10 up the block.
It costs him a little over $1 to make a batch so he can undercut the big boys and make good money at the same time. And you could even say he has police protection. We'll find out the details later, but I think David has already decided he shouldn't link up too closely with this guy. What the heck was that? He tries to give him money, which honestly is I have no idea what it was.